Let's watch this video. It could be very important in solving what happened to 4 University of Idaho students who lost their lives on Sunday, November 13th. The video features Madison, also known as Maddie, Mogan, and her best friend Kaylee Goncalves. It was from a Twitch live stream. The live stream was recorded from a food truck called Grub Truckers. Today is Wednesday, November 16th, and we are waiting on a press conference to find out more about these 4 students who unfortunately were found in a gruesome scene on 1122 King Road in Moscow, Idaho. So this stream was captured live 3 days ago, November 13th, 2022, by Grub Truckers. They bill themselves as the cheesiest stream on Twitch. They have 34,500 followers. Their schedule on Saturday evening is from 10 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. I've cropped it down to follow to the 10 minutes when Maddie and Kaylee appear on screen. You will see the girls, they were only 21, appear at the top right hand of the video. And it appears they're with a young man, and he has on like a brown jacket, and he pulls up a white hoodie. Looks like he has a baseball cap on. Madison comes on the screen 3 hours and 43 minutes approximately into the video. The full stream is 4.5 hours long, from 10 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. So it means that Maddie comes on screen at 1:43 a.m. They're only there about 10 minutes. From 1:43 a.m. to approximately 1:53 a.m. But what happens in the interim is a little interesting. Now, according to the New York Post, cops want to talk to people who are featured in this video. I'm going to link to the full 4.5 hour stream. That way, if anyone knows anything, they can talk to police. Now, of course, this doesn't mean anyone in the video is responsible for the heinous crimes. According to Latah County Prosecutor Bill Thompson, they're in the process of identifying the other people who were there and what sort of contact did they have. So let's look at this video. What's strange to me, and I've watched it many times, I'm going to let it play with the audio so you can hear what's happening when the girls come on the scene, when they order their food, when they hang out, when they leave. Now, you can't hear a lot of what's going on. You can hear the guy, the manager in the food truck taking a lot of orders, but you can hear certain things. What is odd is that the girls come on screen, top right-hand side, and you see there's like a guy with them, but he stands back. He's the one in the brown jacket and the cap and the hoodie. The girls order their food, and he kind of waits. The girls walk over to the other side, nearby where you pick up your food, and the guy in the white hoodie just kind of stands there, and he's waiting. The girls aren't really interacting with him, so people can't figure out, is this the Uber driver? Their family said the girls took an Uber. They, used the buddy system. They stayed together. I'm not sure if they went to a bar or something beforehand. They Ubered somewhere. I'm not sure if they Ubered to this food truck, and then they Ubered home and they locked up their home where they were staying. If these girls walk off screen at about 1:53 a.m., it was only about 1 or 2 hours later that they lost their lives in this brutal attack. We're still trying to get more information about it, but this food truck video could be so important to figuring out what could have happened to them. So they order their food, they walk across, and they wait at the window to get their food. The guy in the brown jacket with the white hoodie, he kind of stands back. He strikes up another conversation with a guy who seems pretty nice, and he has on a zip-up hoodie too, and they're talking and laughing, and there's this one guy who has a tank top wife beater on, a black wife beater, and the guy in the white hoodie, at one point he's going to go, oh, like I worship you, because everyone's joking about, oh, it's so cold out here. But this guy is still wearing just a tank top. In other portions, I have seen a few people wear, like one girl just had on a sleeveless dress with not much else on. Everyone else is bundled up, so it shows you it was pretty cold that night. Pay attention to the whole scene and see if you can pick up what I picked up. Maddie and Kaylee arrive on the scene with this guy. He stands back, they order, they go over to pick up their food, go over to wait for their food. He walks over, stands over here kind of near them, not really interacting with them, even though they seem like they might be together. He interacts more with the other guy who kind of keeps him company. They laugh and talk. After Kaylee and Maddie's food is ready, they grab their food and they walk off screen this way. The white hoodie guy is here. The guy he's talking to is here. The guy he's talking to points like as if to say, the girls are leaving you. And the white hoodie guy is like, oh. Instead of following the girls, it looks like he goes like, what the heck happened? What are you doing? And then he walks off in a different direction. This may have nothing to do with nothing, but you know, in crime cases like this, we have to examine every single angle. So watch it in its entirety. Listen, I'll only bleep out bad words or music or something that YouTube won't like. Other than that, let me know what you see in the comment section, because cops want to talk with some people. Maybe someone saw something that could help them solve this horrible tragedy where 21-year-old Maddie Mogan, 21-year-old Kaylee Goncalves, along with 20-year-old Ethan Chapin and 20-year-old his girlfriend Zaina Kernodle lost their lives. And we're still trying to gather more info because whoever was responsible, apparently, as far as we know as of this recording, is still on the loose. Whatever we see in this video might help. Any little different clue. Any audio portions where you can see the girls kind of looking at their phones or maybe taking a photo, maybe taking a selfie. It's not clear. It helps to have plenty of eyes on it. Okay, take a look.
Yeah. I mean, that didn't make up for it, but like...
No, it's amusing though. It's fun to watch other people be miserable. Yeah. Have a good night. Hello!
Hi!
Welcome back.
Thanks. I think I would like the carbonara.
Okay.
But if I have like a free grub truck on my like app.
Oh, yep. So what you want to do is, we'll actually do this.
Show you your work in the gym because you're still light, motherfucker.
There you go.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
How many more do you need? That's the second one? Awesome.
Dawn's mom. Oh wait, yeah, one.
Maybe I
Here.
didn't have a free one.
It's right here.
And then what was the mac?
Don't forget to remove the
The
spoon.
The
carbonara.
carbonara mac of the week.
Here, I'll grab it for you.
Excellent. And then click see rewards.
Enjoy.
And it looks like you do not quite have enough points yet.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
then you said
$10 for you.
Perfect.
I do have a big burrito pork here for you.
Cool. Thank you.
Order 78. Thank you very much. Where'd the pen go, guys? Where's my pen? How are you guys doing?
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Seem to have lost my pen, but that's fine. What can I get for you?
Can I get
Just
the
two Don
black
Toms?
cheese, mac and cheese, please?
Definitely.
I get
Thank you,
pesto
thank you.
and pork tacos.
Oh yeah. How many pork tacos would you like?
Just come with one.
It's one, but they're like 6 to 7 ounce tacos. They're not like small little street tacos. I normally eat 2, 3 is a lot for me.
So one would be fine if I was getting pasta too, or
Yeah.
mac and cheese too.
Yeah, that's gonna be
I better
almost 2 pounds of
I
food.
better get two.
Okay, you got it.
I got her.
2 pork tacos? Done. 1 5 cheese, 1 basil pesto, 2 pork tacos, $24.50 for you.
Thank you.
2 Don's moms.
I'll eat your mouth.
$79.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do this. Hold on. If we decide,
Yeah.
since we listed
Oh, people have fallen. People have fallen over reviews for you. Sorry, I'm talking to Twitch stream. Oh, you're so
Thank
good.
you.
Absolutely, thank you. How are you doing?
Pretty good about yourself.
I'm doing extremely well. What sounds good?
Can I get a big burrito?
Yeah. For the big burrito, would you like pork or chicken? Chicken. Got it. And then you said a Mountain Dew?
Yes, please.
Excellent. Big burrito chicken and a Mountain Dew. We're going to do $11. Here's your Mountain Dew and order 80. Thank you very much.
Hello. I need 2 chicken burritos with extra slaw.
2 chicken burritos with extra. $19 for you.
I know I have a $6 waiting for me. I would like to use it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
So,
Let's see rewards.
ha 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 ha.
Oh, fuck, I just hit your jacket. Sorry, man.
Oh, yeah.
$13. Hell yeah.
Worth it.
Oh, always. Order 81.
Thank you.
Thank you. Extra slaw? Is that a charge? No, it's not a charge. It's just a modifier. Hello.
They have Apple Pay.
How's
We
your night
have
going?
Apple Pay, right?
Of course we do.
Of course you have Apple Pay. Yes. Hi, camera.
Okay.
Chicken taco. You got it.
I'll do the 5 cheese mac and cheese, please.
Okay.
I know you're freezing. I know.
No, please. No, I'm getting yours no matter what. Like, please. He's waiting. We'll do 2 5 cheese mac and cheese.
Like, I'm adding 2, or you're making it? It's now 2.
Oh,
Sorry.
2.
You're adding
Like
2.
2
Excellent.
separate.
Gotcha. Okay. Anything else?
3? Come on, you're the last one. Okay.
You got it. So I have a chicken taco and 3 5 cheese mac and cheeses.
Yes.
Okay. $27.75.
Hey. Hey.
How many apples in the Mac of the week? 0, TJ.
All of them.
0.
Don't let them lie to you.
Order 82. Thank you.
Can I get?
We already got a 5 cheese mac and cheese.
Wait, you got one?
Yeah, come on.
Oh my god. Can I get a Macifier?
You got it, man. One Mac and 5, $9 for you.
Perfect, thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's going.
Tough.
Of course. Awesome. Dessert burrito for it's ready.
Order 83.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and then it's all on you. I was letting go.
Time to start
Feel warm,
the
Joe?
old car. It's been a while since this engine started. Let's see if it starts. V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V Oh great, the battery
My
is
first time
dead.
was when I went to
Well,
the grocery
better luck
store
next
to buy
time.
donuts.
For what?
First time I used, NFC. I don't have an Apple device, so it wasn't Apple Pay. I was desperate.
For donuts?
For donuts, yes.
Never used like a phone NFC pay. I guess unless you count the tap on the card.
Wait, say that again?
Never used my phone till at like a store.
Oh, really?
Always had my cards.
Okay. It's because you're too prepared, Derek.
It's because I try not to forget my wallet. It's a good reason.
That's
not
smart,
to
Derek.
forget
It's
your
probably
wallet.
good to not lose your wallet. Guys! Yeah, great ticket times, honestly. Like, Luke, Tebow, really solid. Love it. Very
So
pleased.
Joe, how
All right,
close are
we're
we
back
to
in.
you sitting down all Friday nights?
I mean, that was a solid rush. It's a good thing that it ended, but this is Friday and Saturday in a row. They got you down around 1, so I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot, guys.
Guess he's gonna need extra slot a second. This bad boy.
Tebow's thinking to himself, if I start slowing down on Mac, maybe I'll get to sit down. He's gonna try to sabotage me.
I actually was wondering if I was going too slow and you were going to switch me back, and I was really scared of that. That's what I was scared of.
No?
Yes, let that fear.
You guys know, like, the highest ticket time I saw was 13 minutes, which is, I'm very satisfied. You guys have worked on the truck, and Derek and I have been the ones on grill and mac, and we've had longer ticket times than that. Like, you're doing well.
Really? Pork. I got noodles for you.
Yeah, dude.
Sauce here in a second.
Hell yeah. All right, what did I miss? Reduce, reuse, lol. Yeah.
That gets on my nerves. And then like they want their numbers to be called so bad.
Are you knowing that's super popular? No. Tomahawks, what's the side for? Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing extremely well. What sounds good?
Get the death by garlic and add chicken to it.
Yeah, definitely. Death by garlic. We'll add chicken to it. Anything else for you?
And then can I do the 5 cheese?
And 5 cheese?
Yes. And can I add chicken to that?
Of course. We're doing death by garlic with chicken, 5 cheese with chicken. Anything else?
That should be everything.
Love it. $23. Do you guys have any NFC go Ben? Any whatever sort of payment you have on your phone, we can take. Order 84. Thank you. We do not have the scan one though. So like if you're trying to pay with Cash App and you have to like scan a thing, we don't have any sort of QR crap. How are you doing?
Sorry, good.
Oh, no. Good. Excellent. Sorry. What can I get you?
Can I get 2 chicken tacos?
2 chicken tacos. You got it.
What big burrito chicken?
$7.50 if that's everything for you.
Slide.
Yeah, slide, tap, insert, facing you with a chip, any of it. Order 85. Thank you.
Can I do the big burrito? But I'm going to be really quick. I'm so sorry. Can I get it without the chipotle slaw?
Yes, you absolutely
And
can.
then without the onion salsa?
No salsa.
And do you guys have sour cream or no?
We do not.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
And that's everything.
Would you like chicken or pork to be the meat though?
Chicken.
All right, what did you see? Did you see anything different than what I saw? It is an odd, strange video. And like I say, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. It doesn't mean that anyone in this video should be harassed or targeted or anything. It's only for information. Who knows? Hopefully the cops have talked to these people already. Let's close with Revelation 6:1-2. Then I saw as the Lamb, Christ, broke one of the 7 seals of the scroll initiating the judgments. And I heard one of the 4 living creatures call out, as with a voice of thunder, "Come." I looked, and behold, a white horse of victory, whose rider carried a bow, and a crown of victory was given to him. And he rode forth, conquering to conquer. Let's hope and pray the cops are able to catch who's ever responsible. Check out the links below if you want further view of this video with audio. Take care. Joe wrote, "I'm the guy in the tan hat. I was just chatting it up with him, waiting for food, 'cause it takes a while. And he said he was their friend, making sure they got home safe. He seemed nice and was funny, and I had no idea he was lurking." By now, many of us have seen the infamous food truck video out of Moscow, Idaho, where 2 of the 4 victims in the University of Idaho tragedy were caught on camera in a live stream on Twitch from the Grub Truckers food truck. It was Maddie and Kaylee, and they were getting their food between 1:43 a.m. and 1:53 a.m. And many people have wondered about one guy who was kind of hanging back in a white hoodie and kind of waiting on them and left when the girls left. So now we're getting more insight into that guy from a different guy who spoke with him. I realized that here on my Plunder True Crime TikTok account, a guy named Joe has actually been commenting. And I clicked over and I see he's from Moscow, Idaho, listed as a musician, believer. He says, "I'm not famous, but people are wanting to hear what he has to say." This is the video here. You know, I have a series of those food truck videos. This one here I noticed he's been commenting on. So I wanted to go through those comments with you together to see what insight Joe has about Hoodie Guy. I have an update from the City of Moscow Police Department about Hoodie Guy, the grub trucker guy, and they don't believe he is involved. In this new update from November 18th at 4:40 p.m., police mentioned Kaylee and Madison were seen on video at the local food vendor called the Grub Truckers, and they used an Uber from downtown to arrive at their residence on 11 King Road about 1:45 a.m. Cops are noting that at this time in their investigation, detectives do not believe the two surviving roommates or the male in the grub truck surveillance video are involved in this crime. And they went on to dispel rumors that the victims were tied up or gagged or anything. They say it's not accurate. They still have not released the identity of the 911 caller. One commenter asked, "I want to know what he was saying to the bigger guy when he was pointing at them." So Joe, he wrote, "I pointed to the girls. He told me he was making sure they got home safe, and I was like, well, they're leaving." People are saying, "Oh my goodness, is that you in the video? Do you know who he is? Did you know the guy or the 4 people that lost their lives? Guessing you've talked to the cops already," and he will affirm. Joe said, "Didn't know them at all. Just happened to be in line together. And yeah, I talked to the cops. I had to physically go in because they didn't call me back." Now that part made me really think, oh my goodness. And just like I thought, it seems like he was being a nice, good guy. He might have just noticed the guy, white hoodie guy, just standing off by himself. The girls didn't seem like they wanted to interact with white hoodie guy. They wanted to get their food, it seemed like, and get out of there. But the white hoodie guy seems like he was setting himself up as their protector or something. Joe is going to say the white hoodie guy is telling him, "I'm making sure the girls get home safely." So Joe just says, "Yup, I don't even know his name." Joe doesn't know the name of the white hoodie guy. But Joe did say, "A bunch of people asked me, and truthfully, no. He was just covered up pretty good, and I was more just casually talking, waiting for food. Didn't look for detail." So there's a bunch of questions being fired at him. Tiggy asked Joe, "Have you looked at Maddie's Insta? Do you think he looks like the boyfriend in her pictures?" You can tell the hoodie guy, he not only has on his, hoodie, he has on a hat and maybe even a brown jacket and I don't know what else. So it's kind of hard to see his face. Other people are wondering, did the girls acknowledge his presence? People are thanking him for replying. They find it crazy that the hoodie guy was making sure the girls got home safe. That's when he's doing that bowing to the guy in the tank top. He was kind of like, "Whoa, I bow down to you for being in a tank top. It's so cold out here." But however, we don't know who this man is, may I first say. And even though some folks have, already had him tried and convicted, law enforcement, they haven't given us much information. I do believe law enforcement, they've spoken to, we know, according to Joe, who we see commenting here, Joe has spoken to law enforcement. I don't know hoodie guy's name. I don't know if he's spoken to law enforcement. Adrian asked, what did he say when they took off? Did he seem to be a college student? Joe said, he definitely seemed like a student. A couple of my friends told me he apparently lived next to the girls. Now that part was pretty stunning. So maybe that's why hoodie guy was trying to make sure the girls got home safely because he knew he lived next door. If that part is accurate, that's what Joe's being told. A lot of people are saying, well, I hate that people refer to you as the bigger guy, but you were the bigger person by taking action and talking to the cops. That part I can't believe. I'm grateful that Joe took it upon himself to go talk to the cops. I mean, the cops might be overwhelmed in Moscow. The FBI has stepped in too. Hopefully they have a lot of help. So Joe did the right thing. He called the cops and said, look, I'm the guy in this famous video here. He would be an important person to talk to, an important witness to just being near the girls and near this hoodie guy just an hour or so before the crimes. You would think the cops would want to call him back immediately and get him in there, but he's saying he had to physically walk in there and say, hey, here I am. you guys might want to talk to me. And that part makes me a little scary for the investigation, but I hope it's progressing. So people are just commenting different things. Hopefully they're able to identify him for questioning. It's kind of hard to know. I've read so much about this case, and I plan to make a different video about the house where the tragedy happened, but trying to get official words from the cops after that press conference and in reading all these different interviews, it sounds to me as if one of the girl's boyfriends has been identified and cleared as a suspect, if I understand correctly. But as for now, as I always say, everyone is innocent until proven guilty, so no one in this video, no one should be harassed. You're about to go viral, my guy, LOL, someone said. So Joe is answering, apparently I literally have. I believe that is in reference to, you're about to go viral, my guy. And, you know, people are saying, they're giving him compliments. Good on you for answering people the best you can. Can't imagine how sick you felt knowing you were so close to them. I believe they mean physically close, of course. Leave him alone, some people are saying. I think the police and everything is good enough. Some people were telling Joe, you should go live and just explain it all. Someone had written to Joe, you should make a video explaining in detail everything that you remember. That would be Joe's choice if he chooses to. But he asked, for what purpose? The police already know everything. They are doing the best they can. So I thought that was really good. Joe says, I mean, that's possible. Only issue is he was, number one, their neighbor, and number two, having issues already with them, apparently, from what I heard. That part was really shocking to me, too. Wow, scary local talk, apparently, that some neighbor was having issues. What kind of issues? With Kaylee and Maddie. Did it come to a head this night? They're saying, this is why we don't speculate on zero evidence, babes. He literally replied in the comments. So some people are trying to conflate Joe with the hoodie guy. And if they haven't watched the entire video closely, some people are assuming, oh, Joe and hoodie guy were together. And they weren't. If you watch it, and I've watched about nearly 2 hours of this 4.5-hour stream, I'll probably end up watching the whole thing. You don't see Joe and the hoodie guy arriving together like besties and talking. You see the hoodie guy arriving in a group, it appears, with Maddie and Kaylee, and hanging back while the girls are ordering their food and just maybe almost trying to shake him, almost try to ignore him. So that's why I thought Joe was a good guy, because he probably noticed this hoodie guy just standing off, like not eating, not talking much. So it's almost something I would do. You pick out the person who's kind of alone in the crowd or maybe looking a little lonely and awkward, and you can stand there and talk to them. Just kind of keep them company. I mean, Joe was obviously waiting for his food too. People were happy. A cold night, you know, a lot of college students, Saturday night, having fun. It's the wind down. The evening is over, basically. Everyone's trying to grab their food and go home, and he just seems like he's being a friendly guy, but I'm glad Joe talked to him. People are saying, look, he confirmed in this chat that he was just another random student and neighbor to the girls. People do say, yeah, he was definitely pointing at the girls. Some people think, oh, Joe was pointing because his food was ready. They're saying, no, he was pointing at the girls. It could be the other guy points to them as well, in a disappointing way because they left. And I did get that vibe. After the girls get their food or taking videos or whatever and they run off that way, hoodie guy, when he finds out from Joe that they left, hoodie guy is like, kind of like, ugh, what the heck? Why are they leaving me? Maybe a bit much. They were glued to their phones. At least one of them was glued to their phones because maybe they wanted to literally avoid hoodie guy. And we don't know. Hoodie guy may have nothing to do with anything, but at least we're getting a little more information about his conversation that night with Joe. People are debating or not whether it's her boyfriend, but I don't think it is. People are cursing each other out. Her boyfriend was 5 hours away. Stay mad, another person's saying. There's 1,400 comments and counting. That's why it's kind of a lot to go through. Looks like the girl's ex. We don't know. We don't know who he is at this point. We have no clue. Whoever this hoodie guy is, he is innocent until proven guilty, if at all, in a court of law. So Joe just wants people to know I already gave my report to the police. I didn't know this hoodie guy. I was just chatting him up because we were waiting for food. Joe also said, if I remember correctly, I think they asked what we had ordered or something like that. So it sounds like it was just small talk. Maybe the girls had asked Joe, hey, what'd you guys order? Joe wrote, I've had a hard time coping with all this. They were right in front of me. It's all just surreal. That's why I pray for Joe, especially, and anyone, the girls, the roommates who survived. I hear, they are traumatized. I'm sure people, they might feel so much terror over this and just confusion. I pray Joe doesn't feel any guilt. There's no way he could have known these girls in front of him would brutally lose their lives. A lot of us might want to play the what if game. What if only I had, grabbed the girls and saved them? Or there are things you just don't know. There is the presence of evil. Thank God for protecting us from evil. I just pray that the perpetrator or perpetrators can be found. The cops have been pretty tight-lipped. We don't know if they truly have honed in on a suspect and aren't really telling us. Like someone said, he's already identified and cooperated with the police, and that's what I heard too earlier, I believe on CNN. So the focus could be on the wrong person here just because it was a guy in the food truck video that seemed a little miffed if the girls just walked away without him. But that doesn't mean he committed any crimes. But it's good at this point. We're just collecting as much information as possible. I'm glad Joe spoke with the police. That kind of reminds me of what I saw on court TV. Maybe the person they're looking for might be a kind of militant protector type guy, We already know the type of sharp-edged weapon that police are looking for, and it looks terrifying. And police have not released any names as of right now, Friday, November 18th. As far as I know, police have not released any names of any suspects. Food truck guy is super friendly. I mean, he really is excellent at customer service, and he's given an interview too. The food truck manager did state that he said welcome back to the girls because he mistook them for other girls who were there earlier that day. So it's not necessarily like Maddie and Kaylee were there at the food truck earlier. I hope I was able to find all of Joe's comments because they give us good insight into what the conversation was. What did Hoodie Guy talk about? Why was he standing back like he was? So many comments. But hopefully I got all of Joe's. If I find any more, I will add them or make a separate video or what have you. It's 1,400 comments and counting. John 17:17, sanctify them by the truth. Your word is truth. Whew. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. I'm really researching this case, and I'm really praying the perpetrator or perpetrators are caught soon in Jesus' name. It's such a tragedy. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more.